are in the Thane Ballot Processing Center for the City and Borough of Juneau. We have an old warehouse that has been retrofitted that was in the custody of the city, and last year we turned it around and created this ballot processing center. So you'll see we have cages that we secure all of the election materials, especially the ballots, and all of the processing that takes place for a by-mail election is taking place here at the Thane Ballot Processing Center. So those will come in. They come in through this big door behind us here. And we have a 2-person team. There's a chain of custody, secrecy seals. Every time everything is collected, it gets a seal, sealed up in a bag or a box, and then delivered to the Thane Ballot Processing Center. We have intake teams that check and double check part of that chain of custody, and they sign off on it. We seal it up into what's called the intake cage over here. And then we run it into this scanner machine that is air-gapped, not connected to any network. It takes a picture of the voter's signature and their personal identifier. Then we have a review team that actually has been trained on signature verification, and they do a signature review. If there's issues like it's missing a signature, or there's no reference signature, or there's no personal identifier, if there's any reason for a challenge, then that goes into a separate process to have what's called a cure letter sent to the voter and say, we have an issue we need to resolve so that we can count your ballot. Please resolve it by doing these steps, whatever it is that particular ballot needs to be cured by. So either it was originally okay, or it came through and got cured and has become okay through the cure process. Then that will go through the opening and the sorting out between the secrecy sleeve and the ballot so that the voter's ballot is maintained as a secret ballot. Starting at election night at 8:00 p.m., we will actually start to scan those ballots and then adjudicate them. And the adjudication means we're going to actually have human eyes on those ballots, looking to make sure that, in fact, the machine counted the vote the way the ballot appears to have been cast. If there's any blank races, if there's somebody crossed out, said, no, I don't want this person, but I want this other person, that's a human verifiable adjudication process that occurs. And then those, as soon as we're done running all of those on election night, we will post some unofficial preliminary results. So the ballots that we will be counting on election day are all of those that we have received since the mailing out of the original ballots on the 14th through the day before election day. So anything that has come in and been reviewed and approved for processing that we can up until the day before election day, we will be running those on election night, and that's what the preliminary unofficial results will contain. It will not contain any of the ballots cast and received on election day itself. The ballots received on election day, plus any that were mailed and received after election day, will constantly be reviewed and then additionally added to the results, and there'll be subsequent posting of preliminary unofficial results up until the Canvas Review Board. So periodically, every couple days, we will be posting updated results on the website based on what's come in the mail, what's been approved. We're trying to keep the voters and the public and the candidates as informed as possible as the process goes along.